presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to F&M Bank Stadium here in Piedmont, Oklahoma. This is Eisenhower Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Now, just a couple of things before we get going here tonight. You've got the Eisenhower Eagles taking on the Piedmont Wildcats, and so for the broadcast this evening, we are not indoors in a typical press box, you would say. We're actually outside, a little bit on a porch, and so the wind has picked up. Might be a little bit of a factor, but you'll be able to see the game just fine, thanks to Nathan Davis, our fine photographer. So, along with our crew, my name is James Stanley. We welcome you again to Piedmont, Oklahoma. Want to bring in my color analyst tonight, Wayne White.
Hey,
Wayne, how are you tonight, man?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to be calling this game, and you know, I do believe we might see something special tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, it's been, obviously a rough year for Eisenhower, but I tell you what, doing my first game last week, not an ounce of quit in the guys. They fought hard until the final whistle, and I know based on what I saw last week, you could expect that again from them tonight. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself. Last week was my first broadcast, so I'd like to hear a little bit about your background and kind of what you've got going on.
Well, as you said, my name is Wayne White. I'm originally from Lawton. I now live in Edmond, Oklahoma. I'm actually a later in life student at UCO, so I am in the broadcast program there. Go Broncos. And that's just about it. I'm here. This is my first game calling as a color commentator.
Sure.
I've produced a few games, but I'm really looking forward to this tonight. I think that we're gonna see something good tonight. Okay.
Well, we're gonna get it done one way or another. I promise you that. The sun will be setting here coming up a little bit. Beautiful night, beautiful stadium, beautiful night for football here in Oklahoma. We're gonna take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is the countdown to kickoff on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Welcome back to Countdown to Kickoff on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is Eisenhower football. Again, we're at F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont, Oklahoma, to watch the Piedmont Wildcats host our Eisenhower Eagles. Big Blue in action in their 7th game this season this evening, and it's gone pretty quickly. We're already game 7, 3 more after tonight.
Tonight is a very special night.
We've got some pre-game festivities going on. You can probably hear in the background, Mike, but we'll battle through them. We're just going to talk the schedule for just a second. Of course, Wayne, Piedmont tonight, and then next week we're at Northwest Classen, so back up here in the Metro, and then we close the season with 2 home games. Choctaw at home, the defending 6A2 state champions, and then obviously U.S. Grant, who did play these Piedmont Wildcats last week and struggled a little bit.
They struggled mightily last week. They ended up losing 76-6.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot for Grant to really build off of in that game, but that gives us a shot at the end of the season. I really do think that we can be competitive.
Yeah.
We can be competitive in any of the games.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
These boys don't have any quit in them.
Absolutely. Your schedule sponsor brought to you by the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley. Key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, please visit their team website. Call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley, Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC, and that's the Orchard Group from Morgan Stanley. We'll take a timeout. This is Countdown to Kickoff on the Oklahoma Sports Network. That was good. That was perfect.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Welcome back to Countdown to Kickoff. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Subway at 50th and Lee Boulevard. Enjoy fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day, drink, and chips or 2 cookies for $6.99. Your Eisenhower headquarters at 50th and Lee in Lawton, right down from the high school. And again, we thank Subway for sponsoring our keys to the game. Wayne, last week, obviously, a tough one, but some momentum-type plays, a couple brought back on penalties, but there were some first downs to get kind of excited about a 4th down conversion in the second half. So I think tonight, keys to the game, just make sure if you get any momentum, let's just, if you're Eisenhower, you need to keep that momentum going and try and build on that each and every play.
Exactly. Honestly, I really think what we need to do, like we have fed Tellis Weaver all season.
Yeah.
The gentleman has over 100 carries on the year. And I really think that if we can just pound the ball against the Piedmont defense, keep our defense off of the field, obviously, keep them fresh. Make sure that we can just control the game that way. Maybe once we get this running game started, opens up the field, maybe some option plays. Get Giles, our quarterback, a little bit more comfortable back there, and just give him some more time, be able to see the field, be able to see those receivers, and
they had some nice success last week on 3rd and makeable, right? So when you pick up yards on 1st down, you gain yards on 2nd down, and it's 3rd and manageable. You saw Eisenhower have some success with that last week. So if they can do that again tonight, I think we might see a little bit more on, total offensive success moving through the game.
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to get yourself into those 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 15 situations. 3rd and 4th, very manageable.
Sure.
Hand it off to Weaver, see what he can do. And like I said, just wear down this defense. And just,
Yeah, don't turn the ball over.
No, just don't turn it over. Hold on to the ball.
And Eisenhower did a decent job of that last week, but yeah. So we will, as the pregame festivities continue here at F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont, we will take a timeout. We've still got the kickoff coming up, the runoff, and then, of course, your kickoff or coin toss, I should say, and then, of course, the kickoff to the game. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with the Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology. push the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank. With you all the way.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
Welcome back to Countdown to Kickoff on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is Big Blue Football. We're at F&M Bank Stadium here at Piedmont, Oklahoma. It's time for the starting lineups presented by House of Honor Frames and Gifts. They turn memories into masterpieces. Go see them for all of your custom framing and personalized gifts. Located in Cash Road Square between Harbo Freight and Planet Fitness. That's House of Honor Frames and Gifts, and we thank them for sponsoring the starting lineups for tonight. For the Eisenhower Eagles on offense, your starting left tackle, Nicholas Camarillo, number 63. Quarterback, number 11, Amir Giles. Center, Tyler Shootman, number 76. Number 51, playing right guard, Nicholas Bryn. Number 56, Christopher Garland. He's your right tackle tonight. One of your receivers, Davion Brewer, number 88. Another receiver, Joshua Williams, number 13. Number 82 is Timothy Green. He's also a receiver. Your fullback is Jake Herbert, number 45. Number 65, Omar Phillips, your left guard. And number 28, your running back, Tellis Weaver.
And on defense, we have number 3, LaWand Clark, playing guard. We have number 5, Ricky Womack, playing nose tackle. We've got Raymond Bookman, number 99. He's playing tackle. We have linebackers, number 21, Ezekiel Morley. Number 24, Davion Howard. Number 15, Kylan Hadley. Number 41, Dexter Jackson. And then as our cornerback, we have Messiah Vaney, number 9. Cervantes Ferguson, number 7, is our strong safety. DeQueer Bagby is our free safety, and for our last player on defense, number 4, Deontay Johnson, also playing a cornerback tonight.
Thank you, Wayne, again. We do apologize for the wind. We're doing the best we can to bring you Eisenhower football tonight. We are outside. We are undercover, but nothing in front of us, and I would guesstimate that wind is 25 miles an hour straight out of the south, right in our faces.
Yeah, when I checked the weather for about an hour ago, it was saying out of the south-southeast at 16 with gusts of up to 25. So
sure, yeah.
It might be hard to see.
Listen, honestly, if I'm sitting in the stands and just watching the game, it's not a big deal, but we do understand it. Listening to it over broadcast may not be the best thing. So we're doing our best. There's not much else we can do, but I promise you, we'll bring you each and every play of Eisenhower football tonight right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll take a timeout, coin toss, and the kickoff when we return. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network.
For a job. Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back to Countdown to Kickoff. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Wayne, as we wait through the rest of the pregame festivities, you and I were just talking about, although the win not ideal up here this evening, a really awesome view from the press box up here. Piedmont is a little bit north. Many of you don't know, or if you don't know, a little bit north of Yukon on Highway 4, but you can see not only just everything around in this area, but you can see downtown Oklahoma City from this press box. Not a terrible spot to watch a game tonight.
No, heck no. I see the Devon Tower right there. You got the sun beating off of it.
Yeah.
Just it's a beautiful Thursday night in Oklahoma, and if you've lived here for more than 5 minutes, you know it's going to be windy.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Like we've said before, we're going to do our best to give you guys out there listening and watching the best broadcast we can tonight.
Absolutely, no question about it. So we've got the bands kind of warming up on the field. Haven't yet had the captains move out to the broadcast yet. Piedmont still inflating their big Wildcat that they run out from. So got about 9 minutes and 35 seconds before the two teams are set to kick off. Again, you mentioned Piedmont last week in action against U.S. Grant, one of their district games. Not a great game, so they're probably looking to keep momentum going tonight. And as we talked about earlier, Eisenhower's looking to gain some momentum tonight. So a little bit different dichotomy for both teams and seasons. But we'll wrap it up right here and come back. This is Eisenhower Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury?
Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Welcome back to Countdown to Kickoff on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is Eisenhower Eagle football. Captains are at midfield. Only one this evening for Eisenhower, and that is number 76, the center Tyler Schupman. For Piedmont, Brogan Dietz, number 0. Number 2, Gavin Mason. Number 6, Jordan Holman. Number 8, Clayton Harrington. Number 15, Carter Riggs. And number 74, Scott Logan. Those are your Piedmont Wildcats captains this evening. We're under 5 minutes until countdown. So we've got the coin toss. I'm assuming Eisenhower won the toss. Piedmont will receive, and they will be heading west. Eisenhower will kick, and they will be heading to the east side of the field. Now Tyler will make his way, join his teammates, and it's time for the tunnel runouts. Again, just about 4 minutes left until kickoff here at F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont, Oklahoma.
You know, James, this is always one of the coolest parts of high school football.
Yeah.
It's the run out. These guys are so pumped. You can tell. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful night for football. Yeah, it's going to be a good game tonight. I really do believe so.
Yeah. Why don't the NFL teams do runouts out of blow up?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
That would be fantastic. See a giant Titan for
Yes, exactly. Right, exactly. I know. Detroit Lions come running out of a huge blow up blue line in the middle of Ford Field. Are you kidding? What could be better than that?
Have the Bucks come out with a huge ship.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, living in Tampa for almost a decade as I did, the Buccaneers actually have at Raymond James, there is a pirate ship in one of the end zones. They could somehow incorporate that into their run onto the field. That might be pretty cool.
Yeah, and speaking of Tampa Bay, we do have an Oklahoma product, Baker Mayfield,
yes,
down there. He is
absolutely
MVP candidate for that.
No doubt. He's having a heck of a season so far, and the Bucs off to a 5-1 start. Tough one coming up, night game against the aforementioned Detroit Lions. So Baker's got his work cut out again for him. But in the NFL, every week is a tough week. There are no gimmies in the NFL. A win's a win. There are no style points. You score more points than the other team, and that's all you need to do each and every week. They're all professionals.
And after we were talking about Baker there, after seeing him when he played for the Rams a couple of years ago, coming out, having that amazing game on 2 days, trying to learn their playbook.
Against my Raiders, no less, on Monday Night Football. No kidding, yeah. I was very torn, because, he ruined it for Las Vegas, but at the same time, Baker did get the win. Here come the Eisenhower Eagles and the Piedmont Wildcats onto the field. Eisenhower clad in some of what I would consider the best uniforms in all of high school football. The icy whites and the Columbia blue helmets with the Eagle stickers. A lot of the guys still adorned in pink to honor October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you see some of the guys still wearing some of that stuff. Some of the guys for Piedmont as well. You see a couple of skull caps and some tights. So nice to see that from the players. Again, I love the all whites and the Columbia. I just think
pop on the
it is. It's a really great look. So look good, play good, right? I always say.
Exactly. One thing I do want to talk about before the game starts is the outlook on this Eisenhower team. We have a ton of freshmen, and I know this season it's obviously not gone to what our expectations are as fans.
Sure.
But I do believe that, like I said, all these freshmen on here, they're learning. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to go through heck to get to the promised land.
Yeah.
And I really do think that these next few games that they have left, it's going to be essential for coach to just keep telling these freshmen that, hey, there are better days ahead.
Yeah,
you're putting in the work.
Absolutely.
These guys are practicing. They're not giving up in games, and that's something to really just I just want to bring attention to what these young men have been doing. This season.
No, absolutely. There's nothing for them to hang their heads about. Like you said, the season hasn't gone the way they wanted it to. Obviously, we've talked about it, but there's not an ounce of quit in this team. Coach Matthews has them playing hard. It's his first year. He's trying to get things turned around, and so what they need is the support of the fans and the community. And I think that if we can give them that, I think those kids will give their best effort each and every week, which they've been doing all season. And I think the results will start to turn around. So maybe we'll see some of that stuff tonight. We're approaching kickoff, less than 5 seconds to go. As Eisenhower makes their way onto the field. Again, Eisenhower kicking the ball off. Piedmont will receive.
And obviously the win tonight is going to play a huge part in any sort of kicking game.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm going to be looking for.
Well, and that's the thing too. So on punts and kickoffs, it's coming crosswise. Coming straight across the field from the south to the north. This field, the length of the field goes east-west. And so it'll be interesting on extra points, any field goals that may be attempted tonight. And this kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town, with 2 locations to serve you, number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Let's go to Wayne's. Wayne.
Unfortunately,
we're not talking.
Not
I would say we're not talking about going to your. Yeah, not to your house.
No. Although I do make a mean burger.
Surprise your wife. Exactly. Yeah, I know. No, absolutely. All right, so Piedmont, after the Eisenhower kick, will take over on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Wayne, you and I were talking about before the game, Piedmont likes to do quite a few things within the run motion and shifting, and there's a give up the middle. Eisenhower's after it, gain of 5. before he's gang tackled, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Piedmont
for
did send number 25 into motion from right to left. So you're exactly right. They're going to run those motions. They're going to try to get our linebackers to miss their spots. And we saw right there they got 5 yards, but let's see what this defense can do now.
Solid tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Here's the give, sweep around the right side. He cuts it back up. And he's brought down at right around the 48-yard line, but not before they pick up a first down. We'll do our best also to let you know which Piedmont players are are making the plays, but I will, we talked about Eisenhower's uniforms. Piedmont's clad in all black tonight with navy numbers, so not exactly easy to see from the press box, but we'll do our best. Another give over the right side, cuts back for the 40, 35, down to the 32-yard line before he's tackled by Eisenhower. That's going to be another first down for the Wildcats.
These Piedmont wide receivers are opening up lanes for this running back tonight. It is quite a sight to see.
Yeah, that was a basic sweep around the right side, and he was able to get some good yardage.
No motion, just straight running the ball north to south.
They line up. It's going to be first down at 10 from the Eisenhower 32-yard line. There's the give up the middle. Eisenhower sniffed that out from the beginning, still able to get about 5 yards on the carry, but Eisenhower was right there to make the tackle after the gain.
Yeah, I think Eisenhower's really starting to wake up to the fact that they're not going to let them run the ball on them like this.
Right.
I think it's just getting some of those nerves out, and let's see what Piedmont does here.
Yeah, they were in good position there. You got to make the tackle, and they did. Quarterback under center for the Wildcats. Another motion. There's a give right up the middle. Eisenhower sniffs that out as well, and he's not going to get the first down on that. It's going to be short on 2nd and 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Eagles. So a chance maybe to get off the field here, depending on what the Wildcats would do on 4th down. 3rd down and 1.
Let's see if Piedmont wants to try another run here. It seems to have been working for him through this first series.
Motion, another give. Quarterback's going to keep it himself this time, right up the middle. He'll get enough for the first down. He's going to carry that down to right about the 12-yard line.
Again, Eisenhower's defense did sniff that out.
Yeah.
We just need to keep swarming the ball.
Yeah. Make sure you've got your gap sound. First down at 10, Wildcats. Give up the middle. No, the quarterback's going to keep it around the left side. He's going to rush it up the middle, and he's going to be inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. That should be enough for another Piedmont first down.
That was a great tackle, though, by number 7, Ferguson, our cornerback. Came up, got the quarterback right at the numbers, took him down.
So at 9:05 to go, Piedmont is inside the 5-yard line. And there's the pitch out to the right side into the end zone. Touchdown for the Wildcats. That red zone drive for Piedmont brought to you by Taco Mayo. Been Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spot in your neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites throughout Lawton. And anytime one of our teams tonight is in the red zone, happy to be sponsored by Taco Mayo. 2 locations in Lawton. You got one on the west side right by Eisenhower High School, and then one out on the east side too. Kick is up and good for Piedmont.
Looks like there is a flag on the play, though.
There's a flag on the play. Now, Wayne, you're a little quicker than the public address announcer. He's already moved on, and it's it's 7-0. But good catch on the flag. So I guess we'll redo the extra point.
I believe there was some motion on Piedmont's front 7.
Yeah,
on that. Let's see if our Eagles can block this kick now that
they'll line it up.
Back
they'll line it up again.
Further. Snap is back. Kick is down. And it's up and good.
So the teams will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Eisenhower Football and watching Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Welcome back to Piedmont. 8:52 remaining in the first quarter. Piedmont on the board with a touchdown on their first drive. Now it's Eisenhower's turn to get the ball and see what they can do on offense. 7-0. This kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Sissy cheeseburgers, pizzas.
Watermelon Dr. Pepper.
Watermelon Dr. Pepper. That's a good one. Kick return to the Eisenhower 25-yard line. That's where they'll set up shop. 1st and 10. Again, with 8:46 remaining in the first quarter. Watermelon Dr. Pepper. Oh, interesting.
That was my go-to when I was down there in Lawton.
Yeah. No, their burgers are amazing. And it's still so much fun to see in the afternoon how crowded that place is. The one on Sheridan especially. The one on the west side, that's awesome, but the original, 75 years they've been in business. So
I mean, if you graduated from any high school in Lawton, Friday night we were all at Wayne's.
Absolutely, on the cruise.
Cars.
Yes, absolutely. Parked all along Sheridan. So we thank Wayne's for sponsoring the kickoffs on Eisenhower Football this year. Giles, your quarterback. Give up the middle. Not a lot of room on that one.
Yeah, he was really stopped right at the line of scrimmage there. We're going to need our O-line to just give him a couple of holes.
A little more push, yeah.
Get him a little bit more comfortable back there. Allow Giles to really settle in as well. It's only 7-0, still first quarter. We're going to be all right here.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Giles takes the snap to give again around the left side. He's going to try to cut it back out, or cut it back up, I should say.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to bounce out to the left, and he was just met with a swarm of
it wasn't
Wildcats.
Anything outside, and so he tried to bounce it back up inside. Not anything there either. So good defense by Piedmont. Eisenhower will have 3rd down and 11, so a loss of 1 on that play. Yet to see Giles throw the ball tonight, so on 3rd and long, we may see that here. There's the fake. He's going to fire it over the middle. No receiver in that area. It looked like maybe one of the receivers had a slant coming there, but he broke it up the field. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 11 for Eisenhower. They're going to have to send the punting unit onto the field, so Piedmont will get the ball back.
Yeah, Piedmont safeties snipped that out right from the middle. I mean, give credit to Giles, though. He did try to extend the play with his legs a little bit. He danced around in the pocket, but honestly, I do believe our receiver going across the middle did get tied up with one of the Piedmont strong safeties. Yeah, but it's all right. Like I said, it's still early.
Eisenhower punt formation. Gets it off. Good kick into this wind. That's going to go over the return man's head. And Wayne, that's going to roll all the way inside the 30-yard line down to the 29. That's a heck of a punt for Ike.
That took a very, very good Ike turn there.
Yes, it did.
All right, we're going to bring our defense out again. Let's see what we can build off of that first drive. I do think that they held Piedmont, to not have to, they didn't go down the field too quickly.
7:24 to go. 1st and 10 for Piedmont. Give option left. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. 3 Eagles there. but the Piedmont running back able to jump on it.
That was just a fantastic move by our defensive line.
Oh, boy, they were there.
They knocked that guy back. That ball came out. Unfortunately, it didn't fall our way. But
yeah. That would have been big time, though. Sometimes when you're struggling, things like that, or kind of, things like that can energize
all it
you.
takes
And
is that one good play that can really get a game going.
There's the give, left side. Oh, he's slung backwards. That's a heck of a play from the Eisenhower linebacker right there.
As soon as our
he breaks that tackle, he's still running.
Oh, absolutely. After our linebacker hit him, though, we had about
that's a heck of a play. So listen,
Eagles converged on him.
This is third and manageable. You talk about third and manageable for an offense. Maybe third and manageable for a defense right here. 5 yards still to go. And after the near turnover on first down, a good tackle on second down. If you can be gap sound, protect the edge on both sides, might have a chance to get off the field right here. Let's see what they do. There's the give. You're going to pitch it around the right. He's got a hole. Nobody there to block it. And he's at the 30. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Piedmont.
You got to give the Piedmont Wildcats their props. Right there, that was perfect blocking. He bounced to the outside. Receivers picked up.
Yep.
The cornerbacks and the strong safeties kept them from making a play there. So
it looked like Eisenhower was more loaded up on the other side of the line, and Piedmont kind of sees that. They shift back, and they run it down the right side. Good play call. 6:01 to go. The extra point is up, and it's good. So we will take a timeout. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Welcome back to Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3-play drive. And looks like Piedmont on the kickoff. A little short. Eisenhower unable to cover it.
There is a flag, though, right at midfield, so we'll see what that is.
Piedmont did recover the kick, but as Wayne mentioned, we will see what the flag is. It's right at midfield in the middle of the Piedmont logo.
Yeah, the Piedmont kicker kicked it very short, and then one of our players came off just right at the end of his fingertips there.
Yeah. That previous drive summary brought to you by City National Bank offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. Doesn't look like Piedmont's coaches are too thrilled, so I'm going to assume that Piedmont will have to re-kick this, and Eisenhower will get set up to return again. So, one thing the Eagles needed tonight, which we discussed in the pregame, some breaks to go their way, and this is certainly one of them. So instead of Piedmont having the ball inside the Eisenhower 30, they'll have to kick again. We'll see what Eisenhower can do on this return.
You love when a call goes your way, and right there we desperately needed that call.
So the impending kickoff from Piedmont to Eisenhower. Brought to you by Wayne's. 2 locations in Lawton to serve you, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cash Road on the west side of town. All right, so Big Blue is back to receive again. And here's the kick from Piedmont. It gets past him. He's got to field that. He's got to field that. And he does. Takes it at the inside the 5. Brings it back to around the 8-yard line.
It looked like there he was expecting that to jump into the end zone and get a touchback.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, he made something of it. He got at least 4 or 5 yards off.
Yeah,
there.
it did get him out of the shadow of their own end zone, that's for sure. So that's where Eisenhower will take over. It's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. And we are looking at 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Again, a windy night here in Piedmont, Oklahoma. We're at F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont, facing the Piedmont Wildcats. Eisenhower's 7th game of the season. They'll have 3 remaining, as Wayne and I went over in the pregame show. Another road game next week, and that's the last one. Then we finish out the season with 2 home games. So Giles with a give up the middle. Might have gotten about to the 10. Yeah,
they are swarming.
They're stacking it in there. I think until Eisenhower gives them the threat of a complete pass, down the field, it's going to be tough sledding up there, but they're going to have to keep running it. So a gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. Giles takes a snap. He drops back to pass, fires it over the middle, just a little too long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 for the visitor.
It looked like Giles was looking for number 88 Brewer on that across the middle.
Yeah, Davian Brewer was the intended receiver on that.
Just a couple of steps
too
slow on that one.
I think it maybe if Giles had thrown that a little bit more to the middle of the field, Brewer keeps running it into the middle. He had a step on, but it was
had the Piedmont
but he was
beat.
exactly. Giles back to throw again. He is going to rush, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down. They're going to blow the ball dead at the 4-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 6 on the sack, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So after all that, Eisenhower will indeed be punting, not from the shadow of their own end zone, but from deep in the end zone. So,
and again, this wind. We don't really want to be pinned back this far.
No. Great punt and a great bounce on the last one. Hopefully we can get something like that on this one as well.
Get that nice Eagles roll.
That's right. We want this punt to fly, Eagles fly, as it were.
Taking me back to high school.
That's right. There you go. He gets it off. Not a good punt. Deflected. Does take a little bit of an Eagle roll.
I'm not sure. I do believe a Piedmont player got a hand on that.
That's what I was going to say. It looked like it got deflected.
Unfortunately, we don't have an instant replay up here, but I did see one of the Piedmont players get their big hand up there, so he might have tipped it just a little.
First and 10 Piedmont at the 34-yard line. 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Piedmont to give. Quarterback's going to drop back and fire it downfield. A little too long for the receiver. Into the end zone. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
That was excellent coverage by our secondary there.
They didn't fool anybody, which is impressive because that's the first pass they've thrown, and it came out of the same exact formations that they've had a ton of success running the ball. So really good eyes by the Eisenhower secondary, and they were able to sniff that out, like you said, Wayne, and get it for no gain.
And as great as that was, it does look like there is some laundry on the field. I believe that was against Eisenhower. I could not catch exactly what happened. Refs are kind of running a little quick today. We had an offsides on our defense.
All right, so that will be on Eisenhower and offsides. That'll make it 1st down and 5. They'll replay 1st down. Takes a snap. Option out to the left side. He's heading around the end, and that's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown, but I can guarantee you that's coming back. There's going to be a hold on that wide receiver out there, Wayne.
Oh, absolutely. He held on to him that entire way, kept him from advancing forward. Easy call.
The ref threw that right away. As soon as the running back went around that block, quote unquote, by the receiver, the yellow flag came out. So that'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Should put them back So we're going to play first down for the third time then.
Well, if the first you don't succeed, I guess try again there.
So still enough for a Piedmont first down. It will be 1st and 10, just 10 yards back from where the ball would have been, which was in the end zone. Ball's on the 13-yard line. Runner in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. He's rolling right. No, he gave it to the running back. That's up the middle. And that is into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was Brooks Backus for Piedmont, number 22. Running that in. He didn't go untouched. We'll at least say that.
That red zone drive brought to you by Taco Mayo. Been Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spot in your neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites throughout Lawton. 2 locations to serve you, one on the east side of Gore and one on the west side on Lee, just down the street from Eisenhower. Piedmont extra point is up and good. It's going to make it 21-0 Piedmont. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Welcome back to Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Piedmont kicking off. Eisenhower fields it right on the 30-yard line. That kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, with 2 locations in Lawton to deliciously serve you.
One thing I'm noticing out of this Piedmont Wildcats team is that their kicker is not allowing Eisenhower to have any chance at making a return here.
Yeah, but how is he doing that, though? I mean, he kicked it right. I don't understand. I mean,
he's drilling it
right
at him.
Right.
Low kicks. He's not trying to get any sort of air.
No, and you're right. So none of the deep men have caught one yet. He's just, they're just, I wouldn't call them squibs, but just, like you said, laser beam line drives.
Almost
and
like
we're
he's
just
kicking a sucker ball.
Right. There's a run up the middle. Going to gain a couple. Yeah, Eisenhower's going to have to continue to do a good job of fielding those. And they have thus far.
On that carry, that was Ezekiel Moreland, number 21.
Gain of 3 on the carry. 2nd down at 7 for Eisenhower at their own 32-yard line. Giles takes the snap. Fires it out to the right, little bit high.
It looks like number 2 for Piedmont got a hand on Giles as he actually tried to throw that. So it was just a little bit behind our receiver.
Yeah, the pass was intended for Joshua Williams. There's the give up the middle.
Just nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go on that one. Gain of about 2 on the play. If that, maybe 1. And that's going to bring up 4th down. It's 4th down at about 7. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
Unfortunately for everybody watching and everybody listening, the wind is kicking up.
Yeah, it is. Usually Oklahoma nighttime is when the wind dies down and not when it gets worse.
Hey, but at least it's not 95 degrees. I'll take it any day of the week.
That is true.
It's like Eisenhower took their first time out of the half there. Didn't like what they saw on the field.
Timeout sponsored by Ace Hardware. Stop at Ace Hardware at 6902 Northwest Cache Road in Lawton, Oklahoma, 73505. For all your grilling, hardware, home improvement, lawn and garden, and tool needs, visit Ace Hardware.
We have so many great sponsors for this game tonight. We appreciate every single one.
Every single one.
It's nice to see local businesses supporting local schools. It always warms the heart and the soul.
I know. Unfortunately, the PA guy wants to talk every time I'm talking. I can't hear myself think.
Hey, at least he's got a good voice.
The PA speaker is right next to our broadcast position. So, nonetheless, we will continue to battle through the elements. So Eisenhower's going to punt the ball, gets it off. A good punt considering, fielded at the 45. He's going to take it across the 45, or excuse me, the 50. That's where he fielded it. Takes it across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. So that's where Piedmont will take over. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Actually, we'll stay right here. Not enough time between a punt. Change of possessions.
Yeah, Piedmont came out ready to play on that. So that's why
they were ready to go.
Right
so
now.
Typically would break. So give around the end. Quarterback's going to keep it down the sideline. Oh, hurdled. We could have another holding on a receiver for Piedmont. That is in the area.
That carry was by number 16, Tatum Stallman. For Piedmont there. Made an excellent jump over right there. Tried to pull a little Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
except for not backwards.
Not backwards. I think they're going to get. There still should be a first down for Piedmont, but it's probably going to be 10 yards from the spot on the block, or the hold rather. That's going to move the ball all the way back to the 35-yard line of Eisenhower, and that's where Piedmont will set up shop. But again, still first down and 10. Run up the middle for the Wildcats.
That was Brooks Backus, number 22, on the carry for Piedmont there. Swarmed by a mass of Eisenhower Eagles right there. Stopped them.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Second down at 7. Minute 52 to go here in the first quarter. Another run over the right side for Piedmont.
Jordan Holdman on that carry there. I believe it was a quarterback keeper.
Eisenhower with the stop on the play, but not before Piedmont picks up another first down. Our first quarter sponsor tonight, Sovereign Bank. Big plays, loud crowds, and a hometown bank that's always on your team. Sovereign Bank, proud to support our community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender with 2 locations in Lawton to serve you. We want to thank Sovereign Bank for being our first quarter sponsor tonight as Piedmont hands it off over the left end, and they're going to run it in.
That was Heinrichar for Piedmont there. Got the handoff pitch on the outside from Holman, ran to the left, right into the end zone.
That red zone drive brought to you by Taco Mayo, Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spot in your neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites throughout the city of Lawton with 2 locations to serve you. And not a great snap for Piedmont on the extra point. Eisenhower's actually going to recover that. So a little bit of good news for the Eagles on that play. So the score will remain Piedmont 27, Eisenhower nothing. 1 minute left. Now, with a timeout on the field, we will take that one with him. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Welcome back to Piedmont. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So while we were away, it looked like there was a penalty on Eisenhower on the previous extra point, so they lined up to do it again. And then I couldn't tell.
It looked like the refs, honestly, just picked the flag up.
I think that's what they did, is just pick the flag up.
They conferred a little bit
right.
and decided that, Eisenhower did come away with stopping him. So
okay, yeah, because, they never did attempt the extra point again, but the teams came back out onto the field. So now Piedmont will kick off to the Eisenhower Eagles. And that kickoff, as always, brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, and it's another pooch kick. Eisenhower recovers it. That's going to set Eisenhower up with fantastic field position. Now, I've not seen Piedmont's kicker this year, and I know what the win situation is. But when you have a lead like this, pooch kicking 10 yards down the field doesn't make a ton of sense to me.
To me, it's almost like they're just trying to catch our guys off guard, possibly.
Yeah.
Like
but if you don't,
the one that came back.
Right, but if you don't, then you got a situation like now where Eisenhower is 4 yards from their own 40, and in the best starting field position they've had all night. So first down and 10 at the 37 of Eisenhower. Giles back to pass. He's going to be hit. Trying to break free, but they're going to blow the whistle. Hit in the backfield on the shotgun snap.
For Piedmont, on that sack was, looked like Easton Callison, number 29.
Yeah. Giles again in the shotgun. Fakes the give, fires over the middle. That's caught. Nice move. And then a big hit. So a good pass play from the Eagles, going to get a little bit of that first down loss back.
That was Davion Brewer on that catch for Ike there.
Great move to avoid that initial tackle, Wayne.
Absolutely. Turned around, saw the defender coming, spun out of it. Unfortunately, he did get caught after that. But any yards right now, get this game going for us.
Yeah. Positive game for the Eagles on that play. 3rd down and 9.
Another timeout on the field by the Eagles. That's their second of the half.
That timeout brought to you by Ace Hardware. Shop at Ace Hardware at 6902 Northwest Cache Road, Lawton. For all your grilling, hardware, home improvement, lawn and garden and tool needs, anything you need at Ace Hardware, go see the fine folks out there, and we thank them for sponsoring our Eisenhower Eagle timeouts.
Both teams are in their huddle, trying to get the play going. Eisenhower's the first one out of their huddle. They're getting lined up, waiting for Piedmont to figure out what they're going to do on this next play.
Giles in the shotgun. He's going to drop straight back to pass. Fires out. That ball's caught. Out of bounds, just shy of the 50-yard line. So he takes it all the way up to the 49.
That was
Brewer again?
That was Brewer again. Our 5'7" freshman wide receiver.
That was a heck of a throw.
Absolutely.
Great route. Defender wasn't uptight. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, Eisenhower will have the ball right around midfield. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage.
opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. My name is James Stanley, along with Wayne White. Happy to be bringing you Eagle football from Piedmont.
While we were at break, we did run one play. Giles got just pancaked in the backfield for a loss. We will have 2nd and 16 coming up here shortly. Eisenhower looks to the sideline to see what we're going to do.
Start of the second quarter this evening from F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont. And your second quarter is sponsored by the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve every single day. That's the Lawton Firefighters Association. Happy to have them sponsoring our second quarter tonight from Piedmont. Second down at 16 for the Eagles, 11:34 to go in the second quarter, just underway. Ball is on Eisenhower's own 42. Giles in the shotgun, ready to take the snap. A little movement up front from Piedmont, able to get back. Play clock down to 10. Looks like Giles is ready. Makes the clap, takes the snap. He's going to fire it deep downfield. He's got a man. Just overthrown. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 16 for Eisenhower.
He just overthrew him by just about a yard, maybe a yard and a half there.
Right when the ball left his hand, I looked at its trajectory versus the receiver running, and I thought that might get there. But you're right, just a little bit overthrown.
Beautiful play call, though. It did really catch Piedmont off guard there.
Yeah, the Eisenhower receiver had two steps on his man, so just a little bit shorter of a throw would have been perfect. Giles back again. He's going to fire it over the middle. That one right through the hands of the receiver. Now that is simply a case of wanting to run with it before you had it.
I do believe he took his eye off of there for just one moment, and Piedmont was all over him.
So 4th down 16 for Eisenhower from their own 42-yard line. 11:05 left to play in the second quarter. There's the punt. It's blocked and recovered by Piedmont. At the Eisenhower 20-yard line, that punt was blocked, went straight into the line of scrimmage, deflected off another Eisenhower player, and bounced straight back towards the end zone that Piedmont is going in to score on. And so that was not fortuitous for the Eagles.
Not fortuitous, but it was a little humorous to see the look of the Piedmont players' faces down there trying to go after that ball.
Yeah. I don't think...
They didn't expect it.
Yeah,
Eisenhower didn't expect it. We up here in the booth didn't expect it.
No, that was something. So Piedmont lines up, single back formation. There's the motion. There's the give to the runner right up the middle. No, quarterback keeps it, pitches it out to the right side. He's going to turn the corner, and then he's banged down at about the 6-yard line.
There, that again, Piedmont uses motion, confuses our line a little bit, and just opens up. I mean, it confuses us up here as well.
I was going to say their quarterback does a really good job, with the play fakes, because that one got me for sure. I will readily admit.
I do believe it even got some of the refs down there because they were looking around where the ball was.
Yeah.
Well.
Timeout on the field. That's going to be Piedmont that calls the timeout, correct?
Their first one of the half.
Timeout sponsored again by Ace Hardware. Shop at 6902 Northwest Cache Road, Lawton, Oklahoma. 73505 for all of your grilling, hardware, and home improvement These, as well as anything necessary for your lawn, your garden, any tools you might need to complete that project, make sure to stop by at 6902 Northwest Cache Road, and that's where you will find the fine folks at Ace Hardware. Tell them we said hello, and we thank them for
it is
sponsoring the timeouts tonight.
It is time to be hitting up Ace Hardware. It is getting to later winter time, start winterizing the home. So
I don't know if Piedmont has an Ace Hardware, but if they do, maybe a couple of windscreens somebody could deliver.
That would be fantastic. I know for a fact that there is an Ace Hardware on Danforth and Edmond.
Ah, okay. That's not too far.
No, about 15 minutes up the road.
Okay. Yeah. No, we kid. We love the Oklahoma wind.
Absolutely.
Just a joke. Just a joke. So Piedmont, well, again, have pretty darn good field position. 1st and 10. The ball is on the Eisenhower 5-yard line. After that first down play, there's the give, and we're either going to have offsides or motion. Somebody might have left early for Piedmont, Wayne.
Yeah, I don't believe that they were all set there.
Okay.
It looks like they're trying to speed up the game a little bit.
I do know, being outside for this broadcast, I can see and now smell what smells like some pretty good smoke from a grill. Grilling burgers, hot dogs.
Looks like they've got a little homemade, either a stand down here, and it does smell delicious.
They do. They give up the middle for Piedmont, and I haven't seen a signal from the ref. And they did indeed get in.
There, the
refs were a little slow on that one. So Piedmont gets in for the touchdown. The give right up the middle. They will try the extra point.
Yeah, you really got to give it to these Piedmont Wildcats. They do love to just ground and pound the ball.
Yeah.
We've seen them throw it maybe a couple of times, but
smart game plan. They're quick with it. They do a good job with it. Extra points up and good. So it's Piedmont 34, Eisenhower nothing. This is Eisenhower Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Welcome back to Eagle football. Piedmont kicks off to the Eisenhower Eagles. In this second quarter, 10:21 remaining. Eisenhower's going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 15, and that kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Best Cherry Limeades and watermelon Dr. Peppers, apparently.
If you're around the Midwest and you haven't had a Dr. Pepper with some watermelon in it,
honestly,
you got to give it a try.
Now, are you talking about watermelon flavoring, or actual?
Just watermelon flavoring.
I got you.
It's something my mama gave me when, obviously, going to Wayne's as a
Sure.
kid.
Yeah. Okay. Vanilla Dr. Pepper, yes, I've had. Also something wonderful you can get at Wayne's. Watermelon. Never had one. Give up the middle for the Eagles. Probably going to be about 1 yard on the play. They're going to give him the one. 2nd down and 9.
That was Weaver on the carry again, our freshman wide receiver.
Again, the Eagles 2nd down and 9. Giles takes the snap, fires to the outside, caught. He's going to try and turn it upfield on the left side. Just not much doing out there tonight.
Yeah, I did see something very interesting on that play. Eisenhower really looked like they were trying to confuse Piedmont. Piedmont did not look like they were set. And honestly, if we could have got that ball out just a little bit quicker there out in the flat, we might have had a chance to get at least a few more yards on that.
Yeah. So that's going to lose 2 yards on the pass play, so we'll bring up 3rd down and 11, 9:15 left in the first quarter. Excuse me, in the second quarter. Fire over the middle. That pass is caught. That's going to be good for an Eisenhower first down right around the 30-yard line. Excellent pitch and catch.
Giles with an absolute bullet to wide receiver Williams right across the middle. Fantastic catch.
Beautiful. Giles in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Drops back. Another pass over the middle. This one through the hands of a Piedmont linebacker, almost intercepted, but it does fall incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Giles was looking for Williams again there. I think he's getting comfortable with his wide receivers now.
Want to remind you again, our second quarter sponsor, the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve every single day. It's the Lawton Firefighters Association. That pass from Giles, he bounced it a little bit short out to the left flat.
That was a very strange play there. It looked like an additional football came out onto the field from the Eisenhower side. I'm not sure where that came from, but Piedmont thought it was a fumble, but it was just an incomplete pass.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles from their own 29-yard line. Giles in the shotgun, tailback to his left. Play clock still at 20 seconds. Now it looks like the Eagles are still getting the signal, and now it looks like they're ready to run the play. Snap to Giles, he looks, and the give is up the middle. Not a lot of running room there, Wayne.
Handed it back off to Weaver again. He tried to bounce out left and was just met by, again, a swarm of Piedmont players.
They snipped that one out. Trying to get a little tricky on 3rd down. Maybe Piedmont's expecting pass and Eisenhower runs it, but so I don't believe Eisenhower has sent their punt team onto the field yet. And now they come on.
Trying to confuse the Piedmont players again there. See if we can get them on for 12 men on the field.
There's the snap. He gets the kick away. Not a terribly long kick.
I believe that went out at about the 45. We'll see
yeah,
where they
that's
spot it.
what I was going to say. The ref is still walking it off. Man, I tell you what, the wind is, it's affecting. You can tell it's affecting from either side. Doesn't matter which side you're punting from, because as I mentioned before the game started, the wind is coming across the field crossways. So Eisenhower's punter's been doing his best.
Oh, absolutely getting that kick off there.
25-mile-an-hour wind is going to catch that ball when it gets too high up in the air. So.
And he had about 2 Piedmont players' hands in his face as well, and still got that kick off. So props to him.
Well, they're going to do it again. Here comes Piedmont. Eisenhower defense is ready for it. Pushing the pile, pushing the pile.
Ryder decent on the carry.
Be just inside the 30. Should mark that down at the 29-yard line.
That was Ryder Deason for Piedmont on the carry there, number 4.
So the original line of scrimmage was just inside the 35. This is just inside the 30, so they're going to give him 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5, 7:15 to go in the second quarter. Eisenhower trailing the Wildcats. Looking to put a defensive stop together right here. give up the middle for the Wildcats. Cuts it back. He'll be tackled from behind, but not before he slithers his way down to the 14-yard line.
Quarterback Holman handed off to, again, Ryder Deason, number 4 for Piedmont, went straight up the middle.
This Red Zone Drive brought to you by Taco Mayo. Taco Mayo has been Oklahoma's most fun, creative, and fresh spot in your neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites throughout Lawton, with 2 locations, one on the east side and one on the west side to serve you. Stop by your local Taco Mayo today. Quarterback keeper for Piedmont around the left end. He's going to stop at the 5, cut back inside. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets inside the 2-yard line all the way down to the 1. It's where the referee's going to mark the ball.
That was Hanrahar for Piedmont on the. I'm not quite sure if it was a quarterback keeper. It looks like
I think it was. I couldn't tell. Yeah.
Again,
I lost
it is
view.
Very hard to tell with these Piedmont uniforms tonight.
That's
who
right.
is who.
Exactly. It's hard to keep track of them. I knew as soon as they came out in those uniforms, I thought, oh boy.
We talked about that in the pregame.
I know. It was like, here we go. We're gonna be in for it tonight. Anyway, one of Piedmont's talented players ran that ball around the left side. There's the give. Do they give it to him? They do. Right up the middle into the end zone.
Hand off to Ryder Deason.
So Piedmont puts another touchdown on the board. 6 minutes exactly left in the second quarter.
Noah Ward on to the 50-point after.
Kicker Noah Ward is about to take the point after, and it is up and good.
Ward's kick goes through.
Ward's kick is good. Your Wildcats up by 41.
All right, timeout on the field. We'll take it right with them. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Along with Wayne White, my name is James Stanley, bringing you Eagle football this evening, all the way from F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont, Oklahoma, where the Wildcats do lead the Eagles. They are kicking off to Eisenhower, fielded at the 8. He's going to bring it back across the left side, where he's gang tackled right about the 10-yard line. That kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Sissy cheeseburger baskets, cherry limeades. Let's go to Wayne's.
Sorry about that.
No,
that
you're fine.
Deontay Johnson on that on catching that ball after the kickoff. Try to go across the middle. Again, the swarming defense for Piedmont just causing all kinds of problems for our Eagles tonight.
Yeah, they're floating those kickoffs high enough to where Eisenhower's having way too long to catch them and field them and return them, and it's also giving their guys on coverage more time to get down there and make plays to where that's kind of what I was surprised they haven't been doing all night. But like you said, trying to catch Eisenhower off guard a couple times with the short pooch type kicks in the air.
I've noticed on every kickoff that whoever's back there for us has had a just horrible time trying to field it with the wind, the way they've been kicking it to them.
It's not easy.
So,
it's
props
not
to
easy.
Eisenhower for not turning it over.
Well, and I mean, it shows you Giles had a couple nice pass plays on that last possession and the one before. And, with as difficult as that is, with the wind blowing like it is, makes those all the more impressive. So, Eisenhower's going to try and get in the first down yardage here, and gang tackled, push the pile back.
Weaver on the carry, met by a tackle Wildcat.
They're going to say
freshman Weaver again.
Yeah, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Just not much going in the middle tonight. At some point, just maybe go away from that. You know what I mean?
I really thought that with us running as much as we have this first half, we would get maybe some play action.
Eisenhower trips to the right, 3 receivers to the right. Giles drops back. He's moving around. He's trying to hold on. Now the whistle blows. Defender actually never gets Giles down, but nonetheless, whistle blown. He's going to lose about 5 yards.
It looked
on that
like
play.
Giles was going to be able to get out of that. So
I thought he was
a little bit of early of a whistle, but
well, they had 3 receivers to the right, trying to spread Piedmont's defense out a little bit. So I thought maybe a run on that one, right when
Absolutely.
But then they went past. So 3rd down and 16 for the Eagles. Giles in the shotgun again, 3 receivers to the right side, but he's going to load up and fire to the guy on the left. A little bit overthrown. Looked like the receiver might have not been quite on the same page. He stopped that route.
Yeah, it looked
a little
like
short.
He was looking for maybe a 15-yard
out
route, but Giles just overthrew him by just a little bit there.
So the Eagles are going to punt the football away. Piedmont has done an excellent job on, I don't want to say punt coverage as much as I want to say attempting to block the punts.
Yeah, they're definitely making a lot of penetration through our
Best
line.
punt of the night for Eisenhower, all the way back, and what a fantastic tackle by the Eisenhower special teams, all the way back to the 45-yard line of Piedmont. Punted that from the goal line in this wind. That's a heck of a special teams play by Eisenhower.
That's about a 50-yard punt in this wind. That is phenomenal.
Excellent job. .432 left here in the second quarter. 1st down and 10 for Piedmont from their own 45-yard line. Runner in motion, the gives to the running back up the middle. Great swarming defense by Eisenhower right there. Gain him about 2 yards on the play. Should be 2nd down.
Zaylen Wolford.
They're going to give him.
Tackle.
Does it look like 4 yards to you?
Just about.
Oh, okay. Yes, it did, James. It did look like 4 yards, as a matter of fact, because that's where the ball's spotted, sir. 2nd down and 6 for Eisenhower. Quarterback under center. Again, motion. He takes a snap, give up the middle again. Nope, he's going to keep it. Pitch left, cuts back, breaks a tackle, breaks another. He's to the 40. And wrecked down from behind. That's a big hit right there.
That is a slobber knocker of a hit from number 79, Simeon.
Yeah, that's the first time Eisenhower's really been able to get a solid shot on one of their guys tonight, and he took advantage of it. Ball down to the 37-yard line, going to be 1st and 10 for Piedmont from there. 3 minutes, 47 seconds remain in the second quarter. Again, want to remind you, second quarter sponsor tonight, Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly serving the community they serve every single day. That's the Lawton Firefighters Association. Piedmont with another run around the right end. Going to go for about 4 or 5 yards there on 1st down before he's knocked out of bounds by the Eagle defense.
That was Simeon again chasing him out of bounds on the right side of the field. Defensive lineman, he's a junior, 6'2", really showed his speed being 275 there.
They're going to give Piedmont 3 yards on that carry around the right side. 2nd down at 7. Just inside the 35-yard line. Ball at the 34 of Eisenhower.
Oh, we got some more laundry on
So look to me, when the man jumped to go in motion, looks like Ike's defensive end moved. Now, I don't know if he came across. Yeah, they're going to get offsides on Eisenhower. So that'll give Piedmont an extra 5 yards. So it'll make it 2nd down and 2.
Again, that Piedmont motion giving us issues.
Well, and that hasn't happened but one time. But the way he shot out of his stance in motion. Our defensive end just fired off, anticipating that the ball had been snapped. So the give, the fake up the middle. The quarterback's going to keep it around the left end. He breaks a tackle. 20. He's to the 15, the 10, and he'll be taken down hard at the 9-yard line.
Good stuff.
Well, you say what you want about Piedmont
there.
getting yards. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just going to say, but Eisenhower is starting to make them pay on at the end of some of these runs. So that's nice to see. The effort's still there on defense for Eisenhower.
The physicality of Eisenhower's defense right now. Obviously we know what the score is, but these boys are playing with their hearts in their sleeves.
Yeah, if you're going to give up some runs, at least get some shots in.
Absolutely.
At the end of them.
Let Piedmont know we're here to play.
That's right. So again, Piedmont quarterback under center. Give right up the middle. He's going to break a tackle, breaks another before being taken down right around the 4-yard line.
That was decent again with another carry for these Piedmont Wildcats.
Brings up second down. Goal.
Piedmont's quarterback, Jordan Holman's had a heck of a game tonight already. Not sure what any of their stats are, but he's done a good job commanding this offense. Eisenhower's going to look to shut him out here. He gives. No, he keeps. Just pulls it right side, up the middle.
Again, just using their ground game against us.
Yep. That Red Zone Drive brought to you by Taco Mayo. Taco Mayo has been Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spot in your neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites with 2 locations to serve you. Oh, Mr. Noah back on for another extra point. And it's up and good.
2 minutes left till halftime. Wildcats up 48.
We'll take a timeout. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Along with Wayne White, I'm James Stanley. Happy to be bringing you this broadcast tonight from Piedmont. And on the kickoff, again, some chicanery on a Piedmont kick. I can't believe it, Wayne. Chicanery on a Piedmont kickoff.
Shenanigans, even.
If we've said it once, we've said it 9 times. And they're able to come up with it. Eisenhower unable to field that one.
It looked like it hit one of our players right off of the kick and bounced off of him, and Eisenhower was confused. So was Piedmont as to what was going on there, because it did look like it hit one of our players, and unfortunately we did not jump on it in time.
Well, like you said, I mean, they've just been, every one of them's been funky in some way, shape, or form. First down and 10, Piedmont on the Eisenhower 36, give up the middle inside the 30 down to the 27. That's going to be about a gain of 9. We're second down and short for Piedmont. 1:48 to go here in the second quarter.
On that play, I just want to again call out these Eisenhower Eagles. They are, after a play, they're helping up Piedmont players. They're being respectful. They're showing true sportsmanship in a situation that, obviously nobody wants to be in.
Yep. Give up the middle again. No, he kept it again. They got me again, Wayne. They got me again. Keeper around the right corner. That's going to be good enough to move the chains for Piedmont. Jordan Holman has made me look silly a couple times. I don't mind. I'm not embarrassed to say.
The way, again,
so fast getting the ball out from under center before he makes his move left or right, whichever way he's going to go.
And it is
really
so
impressive.
difficult to see
Right.
a brown football against
That's very
these black
true.
uniforms
It's a
of
great point.
Piedmont.
You know what? Thank you for making that excuse for us tonight. I appreciate that. Another keeper around the left end. Holman is going to scoot into the end zone, and that is going to be a Piedmont touchdown.
Just another wide sweep out left.
So with 1 minute until halftime, Piedmont puts it in the end zone. They will bring the kicker out onto the field. Speaking of someone who's going to have to ice down after the game, it's going to be Noah Ward.
That leg of his has got to start.
That right leg of Piedmont's kicker is going to need a little ice after the game. So Piedmont gets into the end zone. There's going to be a timeout on the field, and we'll take it with them. This is Eisenhower Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Welcome back to Eisenhower football. Right before we came back, Piedmont kicked off. Eisenhower fielded it inside the 15, ran it back to right around the 25-yard line. There is an injured Piedmont Wildcat down.
Yeah, I couldn't get a number on who was down there.
Yeah.
Maybe number 18 for Piedmont.
So while they tend to the injury, I will tell you that kickoff, brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In in Lawton, celebrating 75 years with 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, and of course, 6910 Northwest Cash Road.
Looks like we actually had 2 players down on that. I didn't see the other player on the far side of the field, number 28 for Piedmont.
Eisenhower's going to take over 1st and 10. The ball's at their own 26-yard line. Giles takes the shotgun snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He fires over the middle. That ball is in and out of the hands of the receiver. Had a step. If he'd have caught that, he could have kept running. That's a tough one.
That was Brewer. It looked like it barely went through his hands.
Was that ball behind him a little bit, or was that pretty much in stride?
It was in stride.
Hard to tell from up here, but
yeah, a simple mistake. If we can just get rid of some of those, we can obviously get this game going a little bit more in our favor.
Second down to 10 for the Eagles. Shotgun snap. Fires it outside. That ball is going to be intercepted. Not on the same page there where quarterback and receiver. He's going to run it back inside the 20 to the 10. He breaks the tackle. Going to be taken down at the 9-yard line.
Piedmont player Ethan Burns on that interception, but there is a flag on the field. I'm not sure what they're going to call here. Looks like they're talking.
Was that, they throw that before or after the interception? I didn't see the flag come down.
That was after the interception, right before the tackle happened. I can't tell if maybe there was holding.
Either way, Piedmont will keep control of the ball. Just only thing left to be determined is where on the field they will have said ball for their 1st down and 10 play. So they've got the ball marked. Well, I guess that was on Eisenhower because they moved it up about 5 yards. So
yeah, it looks like he was pushed out of bounds at originally about the 10.
1st and goal, and again, this red zone drive brought to you by Taco Mayo. 2 locations in Lawton to serve you. They're going to take a knee.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try to run out this first half here.
Looks like that will take us to halftime. 20 seconds left, but the clock's just going to continue to run. Both teams will head to their respective locker rooms. So the score at halftime, Piedmont 55, Eisenhower nothing. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
The best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally aided. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with the Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Along with Wayne White, I'm James Stanley, bringing you this game from F&M Bank Stadium in Piedmont, Oklahoma on this Thursday night edition of Friday Night Lights. And you are about to enjoy the sights and sounds of the Piedmont Marching Band and flag team. So we will continue to give you the sights and sounds here from Piedmont. But we'll let you enjoy that naturally, and we'll be back when it's time to start the second half. This is Eisenhower Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Along with Wayne White, I'm James Stanley. Cruising through halftime as the Piedmont band performs. So again, next week, we're back up in the metro area, taking on Northwest Classen. Eisenhower will look to get their first win of this season next week. Want to remind all of you as well, all of our Oklahoma Sports Network teams are either in action. At some point he's doing it on purpose. He's just doing it on purpose. There's no other way. There's no other way to judge this. Every time I open my mouth, the guy hasn't said a word in 10 minutes. And then, anyway, just Wayne and I laughing at the PA announcer here in Piedmont interrupting me. But anyway, like I was saying, all of the Oklahoma Sports Network teams are either in action tonight or tomorrow. So you've got MacArthur, Lawton High, obviously Eisenhower you're watching at the moment, but Duncan, Cache, Elgin, Midwest City.
We've got Carl Albert at John Marshall tonight.
Okay.
Tomorrow night we're going to have a treat of Duncan at Bishop McGinnis. And
really?
In Classen School of Advanced Studies at Newcastle tomorrow.
What about Altus?
Altus.
I actually had a chance to see Altus earlier this year in action against Cache, one of the early season games you could have seen right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And if you'd like to watch it, it's available for you on demand. Any single game from any of our 13 teams, including our OSN1 channel, you can always go back and watch any of those games. If you missed an Eisenhower game this year, if you missed a Lawton High or MacArthur or any of the teams in our network, you can always go back and check those games out on demand. Download the OSN app, either in your Google Play Store for Android or in the Apple Store. Download the OSN app. Really cool, really convenient. Everything's really tight in there. Easy to find stuff. Easy to start watching.
And as we were talking about Altus earlier, they are in action tonight at Noble.
At Noble, okay.
Yes.
All right, great. Yeah. Altus, if I'm not mistaken, just from my casual eyes that night when they drove over to Cache for the Southwest dogfight, they call it, the Cache Bulldogs against the Altus Bulldogs. They've got a young quarterback. I believe he's a freshman. Kid can flat run. He had several passes of over 40 yards, hitting guys in stride. Keep an eye on the Altus quarterback from our southwest part of the state. You know that we kind of pay the most attention to anyway. I think he's going to be a pretty good player.
You know, it's always great for any of our schools that are on Oklahoma Sports Network to have a standout player. I know back when I was in school, way back in the day, Altus was always a tough fight. But yeah, it's great to see young men really excel at the game of football, because football doesn't only teach you how to play a game. We know from seeing some of the folks that have come out of playing football, you learn so much more. And I believe that's what this season is going to be about for our Eagles.
Yeah.
It's a learning season. It's a growing season. And, you do feel a little bit of sadness for the seniors, but there's so much to grow on with the core freshmen and sophomores and even some of the juniors we have.
Yeah. And it's not over for the seniors yet. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll be watching second half football. F&M Bank Stadium here in Piedmont. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Along with Wayne White, I'm James Stanley. Myself and our crew, happy to have you along with us from F&B Bank Stadium, Piedmont, where the Wildcats taking on the Eagles. Piedmont leads at halftime. We're getting you ready for the second half kickoff. But first, a little trivia. Sponsored by Comanche Home Center. Shop at Comanche or Ace Hardware, 6902 Northwest Cache Road, Lawton, Oklahoma, for all of your grill, hardware needs, outdoor needs, lawn care, anything you can think of that has to do with improving the look of your home, inside or out. You can find those at Ace or Comanche Home Center, and we thank them for sponsoring our trivia portion of the broadcast tonight. So I'm going to give the question, Wayne, and here a little bit later on into the second quarter, maybe give some of our, not that we're going to take calls on it, but and I already told you the answer.
Yeah,
but
I can't really answer this one.
We'll give our viewers a chance to mull it over and see if they can come up with what they think might be the answer. So the question is, what former Eisenhower running back returned to the state of Oklahoma in the fall of 1992, September 19th, in fact, as a member of the Southern Cal Trojans, USC Trojans, playing running back that day against the University of Oklahoma?
You have got me on that one.
Okay.
I would never have known that if you hadn't told me the answer before we got back on air.
We'll, I just hope I don't forget to tell you the answer later in the third quarter. You got to remind me.
We'll see what happens.
We'll definitely get that answer for you. So former Eisenhower running back returned to the state of Oklahoma in the fall of 1992, September 19th to be exact, to Norman, Oklahoma, to take on the Oklahoma Sooners as a member of the USC Trojans. So we'll see if our viewers can tackle that one, and we'll give you the answer here just a little bit.
You must answer in the form of a question. We will go by Jeopardy rules tonight. Unfortunately, we don't have the catchy jingle to play, but everybody knows what it is.
So Eisenhower will receive the second half kickoff as they kicked off to start the game. Just waiting for the Eagles to take the field. Piedmont is trotting on themselves. So let's see if we, in the second half, Wayne, let's see if the Eagles can improve a little bit on their kickoff returns. I don't know if it maybe needs to be a formation change or what the case may be, but they're just, Piedmont's done a good job kicking the ball where our guys aren't, and we've got to do something about that.
They're doing a fantastic job of blocking up any lanes as well on the returns.
It's really helped them control field position as well. So there's the kick. Start second half. The Eagles will field it cleanly at their own 10. They'll return it, knocked down hard, just outside the 20-yard line. So Eisenhower will take over there. First down and 10. Ball's spotted on the 21, 20 and a half, 21. Just give them the 21. They deserve it. Start of the third quarter. Third quarter sponsor tonight, Pam and Barry at RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. You can get a hold of them at 580-248-8800. Again, Pam and Barry's team at RE/MAX. And we thank them for being our third quarter sponsor tonight here in Piedmont. Back to the action. The give up the middle for the Eagles. There's a run, and there's a gain. About 5.5 on that play. That's going to bring up second down.
Offensive line there made a fantastic hole for Weaver to run through.
Yeah. By the way, I felt like 5 minutes ago or so, and I was about to say it, and I feel like I jinxed it. I thought the wind was dying down.
You know,
did it feel like that for a second?
It did when we were sitting at halftime.
And now it doesn't feel like that anymore.
It's almost like it's planned.
It's almost like it got worse since I almost said it. Another carry for Tellis Weaver. No gain on that one. Going to bring up third down and 6 for Eisenhower.
Looks like we had a Piedmont player come off the field with, looks like a cramp. It is a little humid out here, even with the wind, so we'll see how these kids react in the second half.
Dangerous pass to the right side for Giles. He telegraphed that, and that ball hung on in the air a little bit too long. Could have gone the other way for a touchdown, but the Piedmont player played the player instead of the ball on that. So fortunate for Eisenhower there. And they will kick it away. Fourth down and 6. Clock continues to run. 9:54 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, let's see what our defense can do in the second half. They had a little bit of time to rest.
Yep.
You know, coach able to talk them up at halftime. Let's see how they come out and react in the second half.
Okay, well, defense going to be putting a hole there. Punter has a little bit of trouble with the snap, and he's tackled at the 10-yard line, so that's going to be where Piedmont takes over for their second half possession. They'll have a short field to travel, just about 10 yards.
Yeah, it looks like our punter just absolutely just missed on the catch there.
Yeah,
almost
that
like
and
he was going to kick right. Again, kicking before thinking.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about how the kicks have been affected by the wind tonight. You know, the long snaps may have been affected by him as well. But he's so far done a pretty good job once he's caught it, getting it off. Now, he did have one blocked earlier, but carry for Piedmont. Right up the gut.
Again, decent game for Piedmont tonight. Got to give the kid his props.
We'll try and let you know who Eisenhower has in there, and Piedmont as well, as they sub in and out from get some of the younger kids in or the more inexperienced players. Trying to keep you abreast of who's in and out as best we can. Having, as I mentioned, not being able to see their jersey numbers very well from our vantage point, but we'll do our best. There's the give, right up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Again, number 4, Deason. I believe that's his third touchdown tonight, maybe fourth.
Yeah, he's had a good night running the ball, making good decisions on the reads, when to pitch, when not. He's done a good job tonight. That red zone possession brought to you by Taco Mayo. Taco Mayo has been one of Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spots in your neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites with 2 locations in Lawton to serve you. The east and west side. So Piedmont lines up. Oh, they're going to pitch it back. Now he's going to fire it into the end zone. That's going to be intercepted by the Eagles. So that's the second extra point the Eagles have been able to keep off the board, if you will. So they're taking a timeout. We're going to take one with you. It's Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Welcome back to Eagle Football. Awaiting Piedmont's kickoff to the Eagles. Kickoff brought to you, as always, by Wayne's. The ball's going to go out of bounds. So Eisenhower's going to get excellent field position. I think we're at 35 or 40 in high school.
Should be 35.
35, that's what I thought. As I mentioned, kickoff brought to you by Wayne's. Burger baskets, pizzas, chicken fingers.
Hopefully we got some viewers tuning in while they're sitting outside
Yes,
of Wayne's right now.
absolutely. That'd be great. You can catch us on the app on your phone while you're sitting in the drive-thru at Wayne's. Perfect place to catch some high school football on a Thursday night, and we want to thank Wayne's for sponsoring our kickoffs this year. Here come the Eagles. They're going to have 1st and 10, as Wayne mentioned, at their own 35-yard line after the out-of-bounds kickoff. Giles in the shotgun. Weaver to his left. One receiver split wide right. Takes the snap. He's waiting, and they're going to... Strange stuff tonight. Going to blow the whistle, but not make the Piedmont defender tackle. Giles, our quarterback.
I mean, I'm sure Giles is very happy not to get pancaked on the ground.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, listen, you make a great point. I understand that. If it's 3-on-1 and he's still not going down, I get it. But we're talking, and that pass by Giles is intercepted. Taken back to the end zone. That's going to be a Piedmont touchdown. To wrap up that point, if you just got him against one, do you remember the Baker Mayfield play last year when, who was it for, I can't remember the defensive end, it was for Bosa, for the Niners, had him just running him out of bounds, and Baker still completes a pass. All I'm saying is maybe Giles could have done something similar on that and maybe gotten rid of the ball. It didn't look like he was in any danger of going down. Nonetheless, his next pass is intercepted, and Piedmont takes it in for a touchdown. Here is the extra point. No award. And that is not even close to being able to get gotten up.
The bright spot for our Eagles tonight has been
special teams on extra points. Absolutely,
it's fantastic. We've got 3 of them and stopped 3 extra points from coming onto the scoreboard.
Good play by the Eagles. We'll take a timeout. Actually, we'll just stay right with you on this one. Yeah, that's
more time with the viewers.
Yeah, that's Wayne. You said it, Brett. They had 3 guys that timed that thing up. Any of those 3 guys could have blocked that. This kickoff also brought to you by Wayne's. Again, 2 locations. Yes, that's kickoff sponsors are obviously one of our favorites. 2 locations to serve you. Number 7, Southwest Sheridan, 6910 Northwest Cache Road on the west side in Lawton. Either one of them serving up fantastic food for 75 years.
Yeah, we're awful lucky to have 2 locations now. I remember growing up, we only had the one on Sheridan.
Yeah. And the kickoff once again goes out of bounds. Setting up Eisenhower at their own 35. Okay, so second possession, 3rd quarter. Clock's running, 2:56 remaining. Let's see some trickery.
Yeah. Open up the bag
Let's
of
open
tricks,
up the
Coach.
playbook a little bit and see if we can.
Do some flea flickers.
Yeah.
Some Statue of Liberty.
Giles has a fantastic arm.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just needs to find a guy running wide open. That's what I want to see right here. Let's see if we can telepathically encourage the coaches to run what we want here. Giles is in the shotgun. He fires it out the right side. Caught. Spin move. Spins away. Still on his feet. Fighting all the way up to the 44-yard line. You know, I'll take 7 more of those.
Joshua Williams on that
Yeah.
catch.
Obviously soft coverage, right? So just get it out to your man in space and let him see if he can make a play.
Create some space. Let's see what we can do downfield. Maybe catch Piedmont off guard here.
Exactly. That's fired out there. Another one caught in the backfield. This one, however, going to be dropped for a loss. So that's going to be about a 4-yard loss. So 2nd and 3 is going to become 3rd down and 7 for Eisenhower.
Davian Brewer on that catch, out to the right.
Again, I want to remind you our 3rd quarter sponsor tonight, Pam and Barry's team at RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job, and you can get a hold of them at 580-248-8800. Excuse me. Pam and Barry at RE/MAX, our 3rd quarter sponsor for Eagle football tonight. Giles in the shotgun. He's going to swing it left. Play's going to have to be made. Not a bad one. Gets back to just about where the 2nd down play occurred from the 44 at their own. You got to go for this.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying they're gonna, but
it looks like they are staying on the field here. We got Weaver.
This has been
right.
about the shortest distance they've
left.
needed on a 4th down tonight. So I say, good decision. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Giles drops back to pass. Another swing pass. That's caught. Up the sideline. He is going to have said first
Fantastic.
down. Out of bounds inside midfield. So he crosses the 50. Knocked out around, about the 47-yard line.
Right.
Nice move by the running back.
Weaver got out in the flat.
Weaver on that play.
Took off. That young man's got some speed.
All right, so a little bit of offensive momentum. 1st and 10. Giles takes a snap. He's going to throw it over the side. Caught again. Another move made. Gets out of bounds. Inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line.
Williams
That's going to bring up.
catch.
Yeah. So let's see before we run out of time here in the 3rd quarter. As that clock continues to run, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll give you the down and distance when we come back. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Glad to have you with us as we march into the 4th quarter. Eisenhower trailing, but on the move as they've crossed midfield, actually inside the 45. I think, 2nd and 3 from the 47 is where the refs have the ball marked. So just 3 yards to move the chains once again. Giles in the shotgun snap, near side us for once. The give is up the middle, cuts back, he's down to the 40. That is going to give him the yardage needed for the first down. They're going to move the chains again.
Weaver there on another carry, did not stop, kept those legs pushing and got us that first down.
As we start the 4th quarter, I want to remind you, our 4th quarter sponsor tonight, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. The Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of our athletics. And we thank them for sponsoring our 4th quarter tonight. Giles gives. Is that Weaver again? Weaver on the carry again.
Yep.
Dropped. He's going to lose a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Clock continues to run. 11:10 left in the 4th quarter. Ball is on the Piedmont 41. First time we've been able to say that tonight. So in enemy territory. Ike moving it. We're going to see if they can go down and score a touchdown right here. Giles with the shotgun. Weaver to his right. Takes the snap. He's looking. He fires over the left. Oh! Great route. Just a little bit overthrown. He's been a little bit long tonight. It's better than being short usually, but a little bit long tonight. But that was a good route by the receiver.
Oh, he had Messiah Vaney, number 9, out there, and just one more step, and he had nothing but green grass in front of him.
Got 2 downs, essentially, to get this 11 yards, Wayne. I think we're in agreement on that.
Oh, we can do this.
Let's do it. Giles takes the snap. He's rolling. He's going to roll. He's in trouble. Oh! A little too much mustard on that. Trying to find, and Weaver had kind of rolled out right to kind of be a safety valve for him. A little bit too much heat on that pass.
I think he felt the pressure coming from the Piedmont linebacker on his backside and just simply threw it a little too hard there.
Good idea. Just got to kind of lob it over to him, make a little bit better throw on that one.
But a vintage Brett Favre throw there.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Here come the Eagles, 4th down and 11. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball by gaining that elusive 3rd straight first down. Here's the snap. Fires it outside. It's a little short. It's a good drive by Eisenhower. That's going to be
the best I've seen them play all evening.
Yeah, that's the best. A couple first downs, moving the ball, passing the ball, running the ball, a little bit mix and match of that. So yeah,
we didn't get to see any of our trick plays, but there's still some time left.
Still time left, yeah. Let's see if the defense can get Piedmont off the field here. Morrill still in the game to give up the middle for Piedmont. It's going to be gang tackled after a gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Good defense there from Ike. Really didn't let them get any more. Really closed up the hole, stopped them from progressing any further up the field.
They're going to give him 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 from Piedmont's own 45-yard line. Piedmont pitches it around the right side. That last drive summary for Eisenhower brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank. Member FDIC.
Yeah, Piedmont staying with their running attack here in the second half, as they've done pretty much all game. Just ran.
Yep.
Got to wonder if our defense is a little tired.
When they threw that one pass, did they run? That gives right up the middle. Good tackle by the linebacker, deep in the secondary. Not giving up on the play was the Eisenhower defense there, but another first down for Piedmont. It's going to be 1st and 10. They move down to the 21.
That was Brody Williams for Piedmont on the carry there, number 33.
Quarterback keeper on the left side. Wow. Eisenhower not fooled on that at all. They drop him for a loss.
Fantastic defense there.
He's going to lose about
number 4 of the Eisenhower.
Yeah, he's going to lose about 2 yards on that. Sorry to interrupt you. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that Johnson really did well stopping that right there.
No, there
was no other Eagles around there.
Exactly. He kept the edge on that one, and that was what kind of allowed them to be able to make that stop. So we have an Ike player down. So while they tend to him, we will take a timeout. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Welcome back to Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Just before we came back, Piedmont rushed up the middle. Down inside the 20. Down to the 11-yard line, so that sets them up first down and 10. This red zone drive, again, brought to you by our friends at Taco Mayo. Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spots in the neighborhood. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites throughout Lawton. So another run up the middle for Piedmont, and they'll cruise into the end zone for a touchdown. 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter.
While we've got a little bit of a break here before they come out to hopefully get another extra point blocked by us. Again, we want to thank our sponsors for this evening. Thank all the first responders that are out here making sure the kids are safe.
Absolutely. No, this is my first time. I've never been to, I've been to Piedmont before a couple times, but for a game. And good atmosphere. We got lots of people walking around. Everything's kind of a buzz. And fun Friday night, Friday night lights is what I was going to say on a Thursday night, but cool spot for a game. Piedmont's going to go for 2 on their extra points.
I think they got smart to us blocking their extra.
That's a great point. You're right. That's a good point. So timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. This is Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Welcome back to Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Along with Wayne White, my name is James Stanley. We've got 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter as Piedmont will be kicking back to the Eagles. And this kickoff, as have all the kickoffs tonight, brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In in Lawton. Eisenhower fields it across the 20. Oh! That looked like the beginning of a fantastic return, and then he is dropped at the 26-yard line.
Piedmont, their goodness. We were talking earlier about Eisenhower really trying to let Piedmont know how physical we are. Piedmont kind of showed their physicality there.
That's right. They did. They did. Again, that kickoff brought to you by Wayne's. 2 locations in Lawton to serve you, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6910 Northwest Cache Road on the west side. Let's go to Wayne's.
Yeah, we've talked.
Sounds good. I feel like
we've talked about food this entire game. And
I was just going to say,
starving.
I think they're going to be closed by the time we get back to Lawton. So maybe tomorrow. 3:01 remaining, first down and 10 for Eisenhower. Giles in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Nope, he's going to.
Just
That's
a bad
RPO and not on the same page with the running back. So another turnover for Eisenhower. And
that'll set Piedmont up at about our 25, 24-yard line.
So Piedmont will take over. They've got the ball on the Eisenhower 28-yard line. Eisenhower defense will look to hold here. Clock continues to run.
Without looking at the score tonight, I do want to bring up again how hard these boys have played tonight. Even with everything going on, I have yet to see one Eisenhower player not give that 110%.
Yep.
Fantastic to see. That is just good coaching, and that's just good raising by the parents of these kids as well.
Absolutely. Again, our fourth quarter sponsor tonight, Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. The Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of our athletics. Give up the middle by Piedmont. He's going to take it down inside the 20, down to about the 16-yard line.
Good tackle by number 33, Julian Solis.
That's going to be good enough for a first down. And this red zone possession brought to you by Taco Mayo. Oklahoma's most creative, fun, and fresh spot in your neighborhood, as they have been at all times this evening. Totally unexpected Tex-Mex favorites throughout Lawton. 2 locations to serve you, East Gore and West Lee Boulevard.
Go grab you some potato locos with some cheddar sauce.
Oh, man.
That was the go-to when I was in high school.
Taco Mayo was one of ours, too. We go for those tacos. They're not as inexpensive as they used to be with the times. Nothing is, right? But still delicious.
Yeah, I don't want to upset our fans, but I am a graduate of MacArthur High School. But seeing our Eagles and seeing all Lawton schools do so well, and it's great to see Lawton really trying to make a name for herself.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'll do it. Piedmont takes a knee to end the game. The teams will line up and shake hands. I did want to, that second half went a little bit faster than we anticipated, obviously, with the running clock, but I did want to give the answer for the trivia question.
Absolutely.
Since, as my producer reminded me, I hadn't done that. The answer is running back. Remember, we asked which Eisenhower running back returned to the state of Oklahoma in the fall of 1992 as a member of the USC Trojans to take on the Oklahoma Sooners. They did, in fact, make a 20-0 run in the fourth quarter of that game and beat Oklahoma and Gary Gibbs on that day. But the answer is Dwight McFadden. Running back Dwight McFadden, part of the 1990 state championship team that beat Putnam City North 35-7 for the state title that year. And then also went on to be named national champs by USA Today in 1990. So that'll do it for our game tonight. Eagles, another hard-fought loss. They'll have 3 more chances this year to get a win on the board, and hopefully they can do that. We'll come back and wrap things up. This is Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In the far corner of southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Welcome back to Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So just Wayne, to wrap things up, got another game next week back up here, like I mentioned, in the Metro when we were doing the upcoming schedule portion of the pregame show, and we mentioned earlier, but Classen, they have tended over the years, I mean, this is going back from when I was in high school, to not be the greatest of teams. Not positive how good they are this year. Haven't seen them play. We'll find out more about them next week when we're on the air. But
and that's the old adage, you know. We play the game on paper. It doesn't matter what teams look like. We will be here next week. I look forward to calling the game with you.
Absolutely. Well, that's what I was going to say, though. I think, maybe potentially a chance for Eisenhower to get some momentum going offensively. not going up against. I mean, this Piedmont team is really talented. I mean, they're
fantastic.
They're in the middle of having a very successful season. They've got a fantastic run pass, option that they get into, and it's really difficult to stop. I mean, it fooled us a couple times this evening as well. So we're happy to have you guys all along with us tonight for Eisenhower football against Piedmont again. Piedmont Wildcats defeat the Eisenhower Eagles. Wayne, it was a pleasure.
Same to you, James.
Be looking forward to doing this again with you next week, my friend. So we'll be back up and in the Metro again next week, like I said earlier, before we close out with 2 home games, Choctaw and U.S. Grant. So that should just about do it. So for our fantastic production team, Nathan Davis, Braden Rogers, for Wayne White, I'm James Stanley saying so long from Piedmont. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports